In this system, you will learn how to maximize your profit by using the box system and stop replace. When you're trading the hunter, or any system by the way, money management is easiest done by using the box system. With a box system, what you do, you can either use the box, looks like this. In this menu, you have a rectangle. That's your box, right? That's the one you can use. But you can also use this one, price range, which gives you a better understanding on what you should be looking for. So let's say we are trading this one. We are entering here, and our stop is like there. You can see now that we need 83.9 pips. That's our target, because this is our stop loss. So if you want a 1-1 ratio, we need to go that to make a good trade. So then what you do, you duplicate this one. You do that by holding down Control key and then click on it, drag one more time, and that will auto copy if you use TradingView, right? This is where you make one time your stop loss. And if you want to do 2 times, it will be here. That's your box system. You make a box from your entry up to you where you have a stop loss, your risk. You can make this one red if you want to. Just understand what it is. This one red. So this is your stop. This is your first target. This is your second target. All right? Simplest way of money management. Then we talked about stop replace, which is a very common way. When you know what you're looking for, let's say you were looking for this support, but if the market doesn't go there, you want to have a stop loss in profit. You don't want to risk this stop loss when you're down here and then it just turn up on you, right? That's not very smart to trade that way. What you do instead, when you're here, you look for the next support, which is here. Easier if I get the line. Is here. This one. Support. Why you're doing this is because you're keeping your stops here until this support is broken, right? And when it's broken, you want to pull back of at least 2 candles. This time it happened to be like 4 or 5, right? What I normally do when this happens, I wait for 2 candles to pull back, or for the first red one that happens. Then I just move my stop from here to above here. Now, as you can see, our entry was up here. No matter what happens, I will end up green, profit. But I'm not done yet, right? The second way of doing this is when it's moved down, pull back, and next time it closes below the move that it did below the support down here, then you move your stop. It's a little safer, but you take more risk, but it's a traded choice thing, right? Because when it comes down here, sometimes it may move up, make a bearish candle, and then test the bearish candle, and you get stopped out. So therefore, I'll show you 2 ways to do it. My way is when it goes down, wait for it to go up, wait for a red bearish candle. As you see, there's a block here, probably that's the one that it touched, right? Then I can move my stop. Because if it goes up now, well, then I exit in profit anyway, so it won't hurt me, right? Instead of waiting for it to break this one, that is safer when it comes to belonging in a trade, but also I take more risk. So that's the feeling you must have for your own trading. What method are you going to use? A box? Or are you going to use the stop replace? Or are you just going to use the first support as we learned in the earlier video? Right. So now when this is done, you put your line here. What the market do? It pulled down, right? You already have your stop here, so you can do anything because there are no other high in between. So it needs to pull back, right? This is actually below, but you see it's so tight, so I can't say I would do anything here because it's still closing above the wick here, and this is it was the longest wick when it was happening. So I would say, okay, I really need to close below here before I do anything. I show this because this is a little more complex way. Not everything is just easy going as in the video. So here is consolidating a lot. See, it has not come down here yet. It hasn't closed a body. Possible this one. Possible this one. Then you will put your stop like here instead of here. I will probably keep it because it's too tight. The next move down, and it should be clean move, closing below here. Then I will put my stop above the latest high here. Right? But at the same time, you have master to go past 3 of the support, so your profit target, yeah, now it's red, but it doesn't really matter, is 161.9 pips or 162 pips. 162 pips. And your risk was what? Not that one. That one. 72. So little more than 1-1 ratio. If you keep doing this system, following the rules, you will have more these trades than stop trades. But if you start to do your own thinking, putting in emotions, ignore to educate yourself, ignore to watch charts, because you should be watching charts, watching chart. Doesn't matter if the market moves or not. Use weekends, use evenings, use anytime. Record yourself, log on paper, log on the computer. Do everything you can to make your best teacher. I am not your best teacher. Even though I introduce you to this, the best teacher is you, and if you learn from yourself, you can only become better. So I thank you for listening to this video series about the hunter, because I know if you have this as part of your portfolio, you have one of the world's best unbeatable system in existence. And it's not hard to learn. Most people do not take the time to educate themselves. That's why the loss rate is so high in this industry. Exactly as it is in any other online industry. Thank you again and good luck.